Hello, my friends. How are you today? Are you going to practice the English reading and writing test for your U.S. citizenship test? This is the 40 reading and writing sentences based on the official list from the USCIS. We made it easy for you to practice. Please try to read the reading sentences out loud and prepare a sheet of paper and pencil to practice the writing test. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Where does the president live? Where does the president live? The president lives in the White House. The president lives in the White House. What state has the most people? What state has the most people? California has the most people. California has the most people. Who elects Congress? Who elects Congress? The people elect Congress. The people elect Congress. What is the largest state? What is the largest state? Alaska is the largest state. Alaska is the largest state. When is Flag Day? When is Flag Day? Flag Day is in June. Flag Day is in June. What country is to the north of the United States? What country is to the north of the United States? Canada is north of the United States. Canada is north of the United States. When do we vote for president? When do we vote for president? We vote for the president in November. We vote for the president in November. How many states does the United States have? How many states does the United States have? The United States has 50 states. The United States has 50 states. When is Thanksgiving? When is Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving is in November. Thanksgiving is in November. What are the colors of the American flag? What are the colors of the American flag? The American flag is red, white, and blue. The American flag is red, white, and blue. Who was the second president? Who was the second president? Adams was the second president. Adams was the second president. Where do senators meet? Where do senators meet? Senators meet in Congress. Senators meet in Congress. Where is the White House? Where is the White House? The White House is in Washington, D.C. The White House is in Washington, D.C. When is Memorial Day? When is Memorial Day? Memorial Day is in May. Memorial Day is in May. What is the capital of the United States? What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. What is the largest city in America? What is the largest city in America? New York City is the largest city. New York City is the largest city. Where does Congress meet? Where does Congress meet? Congress meets in Washington, D.C. Congress meets in Washington, D.C. What do we have to pay to the government? What do we have to pay to the government? We pay taxes. We pay taxes. Who lived here first? Who lived here first? American Indians lived here first. American Indians lived here first. What do people in America want? What do people in America want? People want to vote in America. People want to vote in America. When is President's Day? When is President's Day? President's Day is in February. President's Day is in February. Who has the right to vote? Who has the right to vote? Citizens have the right to vote. Citizens have the right to vote. When is Independence Day? When is Independence Day? Independence Day is in July. Independence Day is in July. What is one right that citizens have? What is one right that citizens have? Citizens can vote. Citizens can vote. What was the first U.S. capital? What was the first U.S. capital? New York City was the first capital. New York City was the first capital. What was the first U.S. state? What was the first U.S. state? Delaware was the first state. Delaware was the first state. What do people want when they come to America? What do people want when they come to America? People want freedom of speech. People want freedom of speech. When is Labor Day? When is Labor Day? Labor Day is in September. Labor Day is in September. When is Columbus Day? When is Columbus Day? Columbus Day is in October. Columbus Day is in October. Who was Abraham Lincoln? Who was Abraham Lincoln? Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Why do people come to America? Why do people come to America? People come to the United States to be free. People come to the United States to be free. Who was George Washington? Who was George Washington? Washington was the first president. Washington was the first president. Who is the father of our country? Who is the father of our country? Washington is the father of our country. Washington is the father of our country. Who lives in the White House? Who lives in the White House? The President lives in the White House. The President lives in the White House. What country is to the south of the United States? What country is to the south of the United States? Mexico is south of the United States. Mexico is south of the United States. Who is on the dollar bill? Who is on the dollar bill? President Washington is on the dollar bill. President Washington is on the dollar bill. Who can vote? Who can vote? Citizens can vote. Citizens can vote. What is one right in the Bill of Rights? What is one right in the Bill of Rights? Freedom of speech is one right. Freedom of speech is one right. How many senators does Congress have? How many senators does Congress have? Congress has 100 senators. Congress has 100 senators. Who was the first president? Who was the first president? Washington was the first president. Washington was the first president.